everybody, and welcome to the Talents, Hobbies, and Identities Showcase. We're so happy to have so many of you guys come out to support this tonight. Just to introduce myself, my name's Nora. I'm part of GPSA, and I'm a graduate student in the psychology department. Before we get started, I just wanted to come up here and tell you guys all about just a little bit about our idea behind this and why we're doing this. So one of GPSA's missions is to create a sense of community between graduate and professional students. And the one main thing that connects all of us is that we're students. And being students is a huge part of a lot of our identities. Many of us spend years preparing for and applying and getting into school. And then when we're here, we spend countless hours in our labs and classrooms studying, writing, teaching, and learning. And sometimes it can be very easy to forget that we are people outside of being students, and even more so that the people around us, our peers and classmates, are people outside of being students. So our goal for tonight was to showcase some of the hobbies, talents, and identities of graduate and professional students, and we just hope that everybody can experience and appreciate some of their talents, hobbies, and identities. So just a couple things. So the way tonight's gonna work is we'll have performances, and then between them we'll have raffles. So everybody should have a number. We'll spin our wheel, and if your number's called, then you're a winner, but we'll have you wait to collect your prize until we have our voting period so that you're not disrupting any of the performances. And then in the middle of the performances, we're gonna open up our mic to anyone who wants to come up and share their talent, hobby, or identity with everyone else. So this is not limited to just students. We want to see everybody's talents tonight. So anybody that would like to come up and participate in the open mic is welcome to do so. Then once all the performances are done, we're gonna have a 10-minute period where you guys all get to vote for your favorite performance, and the winner's gonna win the People's Choice Award, and they're also gonna get a gift card to a local restaurant. So that'll be at the end after all the performances, and then we'll have some awards. But after all of that is done, we do have some food for everybody, so that's gonna be in room 134, which is out over there. So we'll all go over there, we can eat some food together and talk about how amazing all the performers did tonight. Last thing I wanna say is if you do want to take a photo or video at all tonight, please keep your flash off. We are going to be live streaming and recording the entire event, so if you do wanna get a video afterwards, we will have one, and it'll be put on GPSA's YouTube channel for you to look back at. And if you do wanna post about how much fun you had at this, make sure to tag us. Our social media is up on the screen right now. So with all that being said, let's get started with our first raffle and then our first performance. So our first number is 152. So we're gonna have you come and collect your prize out on the table over here during the voting period. And so throughout the night, all the raffle winners can come and collect their prize at the end. But I'll remind you guys when it's time. So yay, congrats. Amma, do you wanna do one more?
I like this.
Yay! Amazing. So let's move on to our first performance of the night. Our first performer is Devendra Paudel. Do you want to come on up? So Devendra is a second-year PhD student in the nutritional science department. And so everybody give a hand. thank you. So Devendra, before you get started, would you like to tell us a little bit about what you're going to show us tonight and why it's important to you?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. First of all, can you guys hear me? I guess it's working. So good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank GPSA for organizing this event. And feels so good to, perform in person after these COVID years. And I guess it's my first time I'm performing after this COVID time. Before I talk about the song, I would like to say that yesterday it was a New Year in Nepal. So originally I'm from Nepal. So I would like to say happy Nepalese New Year to every one of you. And today I'm going to sing a Nepali song. So probably lyrics may not make a sense to you guys, most of you. But I just want to, give a sense of how the Nepalese music sounds like. Okay. So basically, this song is about, it's a romantic song, and a boy is asking a girl to smile in love, and that her smile in love is going to make his life happy, and happy. Okay. So this song, it reminds me of my childhood days, so it feels kind of nostalgic. So check this out. Hopefully you will like it. Long, long ago, during my high school days, when rock and roll was the only craze, blue jeans, block heels, so long, long hair was the fashion everywhere. Girls were sad and boys were cruel there, teasing girls on street and LA. There was a song, stick to the tongue. Some guys were made in Hong Kong. They say, Musu musu hasi deu na lele, musu musu hasi deu, musu musu hasi deu na lele, musu musu hasi deu. Yo maya lai mari deu, yari de feri deu. Yo maya lai mari deu, yari de feri deu. Musu musu hasi deu na lele, musu musu hasi deu. करके नजर हार को नसालु असर मा परे गुलाबी ही ओठ हार को मीठा मीठा चोट मा परे करके नजर हार को नसालु असर मा परे गुलाबी ही ओठ हार को मीठा मीठा चोट मा परे बेहोश सुने हो कि यहाँ म आहाती सके बेहोश सुने हो कि यहाँ म आहाती सके मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ न लैलै मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ न लैलै मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ मेरो यौवनको बागमा फुलेको फुल आजसम्म तिमी मात्र नै हौ तिमी मात्र नै हौ मेरो यौवनको बागमा फुलेको फुल आजसम्म तिमी मात्र नै हौ तिमी मात्र बतासी नै हौ कि यहाँ ओइली झर्ने हौ बतासी नै हौ कि यहाँ ओइली झर्ने हौ औ औ औ मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ न लैलै मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ न लैलै मुसु मुसु हाँसी देऊ यो मायालाई मारिदेऊ यारिदेऊ यो छेडिदेऊ यो मायालाई मारिदेऊ यारिदेऊ यो छेडिदेऊ Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was outstanding. What a wonderful first performance. So before we move on to our next one, we're going to do another raffle. A couple, Amma, if you wanted to do two again. Yay! Yeah, I think that'd be good. Woohoo! Yay! All right, amazing. So we're gonna move on to our next performer, Brett Green. So Brett's gonna come on up. Brett is about to graduate with his PhD in physics. I think Brett's gonna tell you guys about why his talent is really important to him during his performance. So I'm just gonna let you take it away, Brett.
Sure. All right, well, so what I have been doing for the last several years is I have been making little crochet gnomes. And let's get into the story. So this all, let me turn up the mic a little bit. So this all started about 10 years ago when I came home from my second year of college with a mild case of the brain tumors. And, and when we got the prognosis, my mom knew, oh man, he's gonna be stuck in an IV bowl for a long time. He's gonna need something to keep his hands busy. And case in point, you can see me here with three of my 4 infusions with a skein and a hook either under my arm, on my hand, or on my desk. Pretty soon, I gravitated towards stuffed creatures or amigurumi because I found it very interesting to learn to shape them, and pretty soon my yarn bin looked kind of like a zoo. So this naturally led to when my mom found this very cute stuffed gnome, she asked, Brett, do you think you can make one like this? And I looked at it and I said, yeah, I think I can. But, you know, I kind of made this guy off the cuff, and I wasn't recording a pattern, so I wanted to do it again, keep track of what I did, and also personalize it a bit more. So I did. And while I was making this one, a friend saw me, and she was so endeared. She said, oh, Brett, it's so cute. Can you make me one like it? And I thought, and I said, sure, I'll make you one like it. So I did. And while I was making this one, another friend saw it, and that friend too was endeared and said, oh, Brett, it's so cute. Can you make me one like it? And then I said, aha. I knew I'd struck some kind of gold, and so I just dove in. And this was actually happening at an eating disorder recovery center. So by the time we all left, I had made about 20 of these gnomes as kind of recovery gnomes, both as motivation and as mementos of the time we'd had together. And by the time all was said and done, we had about 20 recovery gnomes, only a small portion of which are pictured here. But from there on, you know, things only grew and grew. The gnomes started to come in all shapes and sizes. and I mean all sizes. They also started to go far and wide. You can see here one of the 2 RV mascot gnomes who's out touring the US national parks, and another traveling gnome who likes to visit regal scenes from Yorkshire, England, to Krakow Castle in Krakow, Poland. But the most far-flung gnome has to be the international diplomacy gnome. When my friend's parents came to visit him from China, they wanted to meet some of his American friends, and I thought, why not send them home with a token of goodwill? So this gnome is now residing on the other side of the globe in Chengdu. The gnomes have also contributed to the medical field. Here we have a neuroscience thesis assistant gnome helping to compile some data. And on the other side, when I gave my doctor a gnome, her colleagues began to notice and increase their number. So she now has an impromptu gnome collection. The gnomes are also active in charity work. Every year, our department has a raffle fundraiser for United Way. When my neighbor caught wind of this, she went all in on the prize that I offered, which was a custom crochet gnome. And who do you think she asked me to make? Al Jorgensen, leader of the industrial metal band Ministry. Who else? So I did. And when she went all in like she did, I had to honor that, and so I pulled out all the stops. This really was my first gateway gnome to just how detailed and how much fun I could have with these. You can see he's got the pierced eyebrows, amber tinted glasses, military jacket, the chains, the dreads, the works. But he's not the only gnome that's modeled after a real life person. This is my thesis advisor. just like the real deal, Jorge gnome is never found without his favorite beverage, yerba mate. The gnomes aren't only modeled after real live people, they're also modeled after historical figures. Inspired by the famous Jacques-Louis David painting, Napoleon Crossing the Alps, here I have made a recreation of Napoleon crossing Oakwood Park. Going further north to some cooler waters, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 Viking gnomes. And then moving south to warmer waters, let's go surfing now, we have the surfer and ukulele gnomes. Now, there's a reason for the ukulele gnome. We have a family friend who makes ukuleles. So when he made me an ukulele, I made him a gnome. Now, you may also have noticed that these last few gnomes have been posed in appropriate settings. That's because in the last year, they've started up their own Instagram page for their highlight photos. The idea of these photos, of this Instagram page, is that it will allow them to spread cheer far and wide, just like Santa delivering presents across the globe on Christmas Day. Other themed photos come from popular culture. Now, I'm a classic Nintendo fan, so of course, I'd have to make Mario and Link. Fans of the Zelda franchise, if you look closely at the chest, you may notice Link found 50 rupees. But really, the gnome Instagram has just blasted off. I mean, it's out of this world. In fact, you could even say it's out of this galaxy and into another far, far away. Joining Yoda and Vader in space are Spock and Captain Picard. Captain Picard, at 3.5 gnomes, is my single most requested character. But if we broaden that a little bit and we think about the most requested type of gnome, it would have to be the team spirit gnomes. They represent places from here at Penn State to University of Wisconsin, University of Michigan, Seattle Seahawks all the way back to our local state high. And you had to know, with this outpouring of team spirit, it's inevitable that we would have the game of the century. Now, these aren't the only university-themed gnomes I have. As Nora mentioned, I'll be graduating in a few weeks. What better way to commemorate that than with a PhD graduation gnome? But just like my time here as a PhD student is drawing to a close, so too is my part in this slideshow. So I'll just say, I hope you have had as much fun and enjoy watching these gnomes as I have making them. And if you'd like to meet any in person, please feel free to stop by at the end of the show.
Thank you so much, Brett, for sharing that with us. That was just absolutely wonderful. So before we move on, Alma, can we do another raffle? And when your number's called, if you could just like raise your hand or something so we know, and that way if nobody's called, we can do another one. Do we have anyone with that number here?
103.
103? All right,
Go.
well, let's roll again. $134. Does anyone have that one? All right, let's give it one more try. 106. Okay, let's try one more and then we'll give up. It's fine. $118. Yay! Woo! Yes. Amazing. All right, so let's move on to our next performance. I'm really excited to introduce Miles Arrington, who is a friend and classmate of mine. So Miles is also working on his PhD in developmental psychology. So come on up, Miles. Yeah, you can. There. So before you get started, Miles, do you want to tell us like what you're going to do and why it's important to you?
Sure, yeah. So I'm performing rap music today. I always had been kind of writing just in my free time growing up, but over the pandemic started taking it more seriously, and then a friend from undergrad and I just started kind of writing and trying to have fun with it. So we ended up having an album, and some of the music that you're going to hear today comes from that album with an extra surprise as well. So I hope you enjoy it. And have fun, feel inspired, and let's just get to it. Yeah. Yo, I said it's time to show the people what I can do. I'm in your head like shampoo or can't too. Beat by my man Drew, I just ran through like I'm brand new. Just began to, don't just feel the beat, understand dude. Yeah, 301, but I'm out at Penn State. I follow my own wave and I don't got no template. We call that album Patience cause I'm sliced, I can't wait. I'm starting at the root so you can call me Kente. Yeah, I'm kinda new to this life, I'm new to the strife. I'm battling concern that I'm not doing it right, but the way that I'm improving is nice. Stay true to the light, flow smooth like I'm moving the bike. People think I can't have fun, man, cause I'm a student. Like all I do is my research, I don't do amusement. I study face mnemonics, but still got time for Sonic. I build like I'm bionic, guilty pleasure, it's hedonic. I stay off all the chronic, got Sprite or all the tonic. I guess it's kinda ironic, the lemon way beyond it. I kill the beat bubonic, my flow is real iconic. I'm speaking with the bonics, your boy is here, I'm on it. Got me thinking way back when I was little Miles. Got the polos and the J's, yeah, I had a little style. I'm taking it back, I'm talking like hospital files. And we gon' take it real slow, go through every aisle. So when Drew and I started writing music, we had the vision to come out with an album, which we did. You can look it up on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere under the name of Patience Volume 1. But we decided when we were doing this performance to come out with a little treat for you guys. So this is a new song. Hope you enjoy. Moving through this life, but is it forwards or backwards? I'm dealing with some strife, so I'll replace it with laughter. Let me sit here and describe like we here reading some chapters. I hope you listen what I'ma say. Moving through this life, but is it forwards or backwards? I'm dealing with some strife, so I'll replace it with laughter. Let me sit here and describe like we here reading some chapters. I hope you listen what I'ma say. Look, see, I be wondering if this life is what I'm meant to be. Does what I do spark up some pride in those that mentored me? Sometimes I wish that I could hide these problems mentally. I've been the same since I was 5, that's elementary. I'm wondering what they thinking and thinking about if they watching. If all the eyes on me, they gon' see me. If I'm a botch, it got me stuck here in the box and I'm looking around for options. If I don't make it here, then I'm looking around like I'm Martian. I'm cooking up concoctions, I'm shopping around like an auction. If I don't believe in me, then what am I gonna put stock in? So I lay there every night and my mind will just start to darken. The thoughts that are racing through my head make me want a big pardon. Got me thinking, what if my life had went another way? Like back when I was young and bored, I used to run away. It wasn't that my life was bad, like running from decay. It's that I thought I could start over, get another name. It's like miles per hour turned to Miles the Coward. It took years before I felt that my full name would bring power. When the sword would swing at me, I had to learn how to counter. Still, I wonder what I'ma say. So one of the things that Drew and I thought was really important as we started writing music was making sure that we were being authentic to ourselves and our experiences, being real and being vulnerable. So that last verse was a big part of that. I really wanted to capture the experience of being a graduate student, dealing with the pressures and especially imposter syndrome and things of that nature. So hopefully that is relatable. This next song also goes a little bit deeper into that, kind of covering my experiences and some of the things that make me the person that I am today. So I hope you enjoy this one as well. Let's get to it. Yeah. Lately my mind has risen up as an enemy, pretend to be someone I'm not, yeah that's what's ending me. I'm acting like I'm tough and I'm hoping they can depend on me. I'm out here on my own and I'm the only one defending me. It's offending, see, cause I'm letting myself down. The pressure bending me, it's heavy, got me held down. Ain't nothing mending me, I can't go up cause I felt down. I can't suspend belief, I'm headed straight to a meltdown cause I'm overreacting. My emotions are blasting and I'm missing my ration cause instead it's all passion. I thought I was captain but my moves are just crashing. Like, why did this happen? You got to be capping. And I'm thinking about past tense and my thoughts are my captions. You thought I was bragging, I was really just masking. My life is just lagging, it'll catch up and that's when you know I'm a cash in. I'm prepped for high fashion. But what if I don't make it? I can't escape it, so to cope, I guess I'm just gonna fake it. I got my feelings in the basement, I don't wanna face them, so I just cover them up and then I hope I could erase them. Take a pen, write a line, hope I got the time going inside of my mind, about to open up and shine. I say I'm doing fine, but really it's just a sign that I'm running out of time. I think I'm in decline. Take a journey in my brain, see what we can find. I'm ruminating over pain, I got it on rewind. And I don't know if I'm insane or if I was blind. The memories that I retain, I wish I left behind. Like the rapture, I'm captured, I'm looking for a new pasture. Broken into pieces and my life is looking fractured. They don't all fit right according to the massa. I've been told I look black, but on the inside, I'm Casper. Now some of y'all don't get that, but this ain't for you. I had to write these words for me, man, I need to be true. Feel like all eyes on me, like I'm sitting in a zoo. Still I made it out, man, ask me how I got through. So I hope you guys enjoyed that performance and got something from it. if there's one thing that I could leave everyone with, it's kind of what the theme of this event is, which has been talked about already. But I encourage you all to find things that you enjoy and that are separate from your academic lives and academic identities, something that you can embrace, pour time into, and just have fun with. For me, writing music has been one of those things, and I don't feel the pressure of having to be good at it. I know, honestly, I mean, I messed up. Maybe you guys noticed, maybe you didn't. But I messed up a couple of times. But for me, it's not really about that. It's about having fun. So all of you are talented. All of you are driven. You're here for a reason. So I just encourage you to find that, figure out what it is, and invest in it. One last thing is a shout out to my friend Drew. He helped me come up with this music, was the producer for the beats and all that stuff, but also a really good friend. So I think he's watching live. Shout out to you, Drew. Thank you for your time and your friendship as well. And thank all of you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Miles. That was great. And it's really fun for me to see that you are just as amazing of an artist as you are a scientist. So it's really great. So now's the time where we're going to open up our mic. Is there anybody who wants to participate in an open mic at all? Speak now. All right, great. If not, then I'm going to hand it over to Tom Vier for the second half of our performances.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tanvir, and I'm a first-year PhD student in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, and I will be your co-host for the evening. So, it has been a great first half so far, and for the second, I'd like to kick off the second half of the performances by welcome to the stage Unnati. So, Unnati is a third-year PhD student in the Department of Physics. So, let's give a round of applause for Unnati. So, what do you have for us tonight?
Right. Okay. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to be presenting some of the artworks that I've been making over the past few years. I think COVID was difficult for all of us, and we all found ways to express and release emotions that we were going through. And that, on top of the PhD journey, for me, meant just a lot of seed for art exploration. So that's what I'm gonna share with you all today. It's divided in two parts, and I'm gonna speak for a little bit now, so bear with me. And yeah, then I'll show the art. Okay. All the trials and all those paths dismay, and all those lamps that were sacrificed, all of it and more is worth on this journey that is uphill, for that sight that awaits at the precipice of seeing a grain more than before, of once again shifting the horizons between the known and the unknown, for the momentary bliss in which I shall live all of eternity. I wrote this story to reflect upon what the life of a seeker feels like. I wrote it because emotions need an archive. Life needs an archive, a capsule perhaps, that can hold in itself a point in the manifold that is our life. The story here explores the condition of a seeker who lives on this threshold of the vast unknown and the infinite within that's left to uncover, at the interface of firm lands and the ever-changing sea. When it is daylight, we give ourselves to it. We dive into the unknown with not much with us apart from hope to see a tad more. We extend all of our senses to it and inch closer. And in this sea, with so much to uncover, we face the fright of the unknown, the darkness, yet also the tantalizing call to touch farther than you ever have. But the weight of this darkness can be debilitating. In moments like these, the knowledge givers, the storytellers, are our eternal lamps. Once themselves a seeker, now luminescence. In the partnership, we learn one can never hold the size of their hunger. That balance, a keen judgment of what to keep and what to let go, is essential for sustainable search. That we seek as a community, and that all that we mindfully let go will someday be part of someone else's journey. We learn that our knowledge, when fostered, is our lamp, and that with a lamp, we may extend our search of the unknown by collaborating with others, by building structures that strengthen vitality of the light and life within us. We learn that sometimes letting go and retreating home is the right call to make, and that the soft voice within us will guide us home when we feel stranded by the thrashing waves of the sea as night falls. This voice is the reminder of the mountain of treasures you have collected in your life, and that someday you will create art out of it that will touch lives of so many. And in the night, when light has gone into slumber, we too must turn our exploration into exploration of our dreams. In this slumber, we read fables and tales of ones who lived before us, the ones who left us with their art to learn from. After all, research of any kind is researching the same landscape where others have walked before, lived before. So, Act 1. I hold a lamp in my hand, a lamp of the journey I have lived. I let time be the wax that melts as I melt into my being and becoming. The pages flutter around until they take the shape of books, and books of ladders, and ladders of wakefulness. It is today I learn that my living is my deepest dream. Um, yeah. So with that, I'll just move to the second act, which is my reflection on how all that we seek and search becomes part of a cycle of storytelling that outlasts us all. So let me, sorry. Act 2. How gleaming is the smile upon my face, a work of yours. The flower was handed, oh, was it playing? Sorry. Okay. How gleaming is the smile upon my face, a work of yours. The flower was handed down to me, placed gently upon my palms, left on top of right because habits are perennial. The light from the flower to my eyes, and then from my eyes to the flower manifest. We both tenderly open ourselves and unfold in the presence of one another. New life springs and fragrance becomes the breath. Yes, I accept her glory and responsibility, and I shall carry them in my palms and upon my shoulder to the land of their destination. And if I must leave this body in that journey, I will hand over the flower to the body of another, but in the soul of whom I will always live as a part. Oh, what effect you have on me, my prophets and guides, discreetly singing the songs of life. Right? Okay. Thank you so much for GPSA for giving me a place to share some of the art that I've been making. And just a general shout out to everyone who's part of community, because I think everything that at least I have been able to be or do has been through my interactions in community. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Unoti. I'm sure that was a very exceptional performance. Okay, Ama, I think it's,
Raffle time?
yeah, raffle time. Take it away. Have your tickets ready. $148. Woo! We have a winner. Congratulations. I think we have time to do another one, right?
Okay.
It's just so exciting when somebody wins. $129. Congratulations! Be sure to collect your prizes once we start the voting. Okay, now time to welcome a group that is very close to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to the beautiful girls of the Bangladesh Student Association. So I'm going to pass the mic around and let them introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, this is Smita and I'm second year PhD student from electrical engineering.
Hello, this is Nabila Rubayat. I am an LLM student of law and I'm really excited to be here.
Hi everyone, I'm Nusrat. I am doing my PhD in architecture and I'm also a new member of GPSA. So yeah, I'm very excited to be here too.
Hello everyone, my name is Lamia. I'm doing my master's here in civil engineering. So today we are going to do a dance performance on a tribal song. This song mainly represents the southern part of Bangladesh. And why is it special for us? Because we had a Bangla New Year 2 days ago, but due to the immense pressure of class and labs, we couldn't celebrate it. During our Bangla New Year, we usually wear saris. This is our traditional dress of Bangladesh. So thanks to GPSA that we got a platform here today to celebrate that festival a little bit. Thank you so much. Enjoy the performance.
ময়না ছালাক ছালাক চলে রে পেছন পানি যায় না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে তর লাগে তলা রে শাল পিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পারেতে তর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছালাক ছালাক ময়না ছালাক ছালাক চলে রে পেছন পানি যায় না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে তর লাগে তলা রে শাল পিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পারেতে তর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছালাক ছালাক হলুদ বরণ মেখলায় তার যৌবন উছলায় লাল ওড়নার আড়াল দিয়া চক্ষু দুটি চায় হলুদ বরণ মেখলায় তার যৌবন উছলায় লাল ওড়নার আড়াল দিয়া চক্ষু দুটি চায় খোঁপায় টগর ময়না বুঝি আমায় খুঁজে হায় বসন্তে এই বিহুর লগন উত্তল হয়ে যায় বিহুরে লগন মধুরে লগন আকাশে বাতাসে লাগিল রে নাচিতে নাচিতে তার ভরা যৌবন বিহুর সাজে সবার মাঝে আসিল রে বিহুরে লগন মধুরে লগন আকাশে বাতাসে লাগিল রে নাচিতে নাচিতে তার ভরা যৌবন বিহুর সাজে সবার মাঝে আসিল রে বিহুর সাজে সবার মাঝে আসিল রে বিহুর সাজে সবার মাঝে আসিল রে বিহুর সাজে
Wow, what a performance. So it was just 1 month back that I learned from one of my Nepali friends that the Nepali New Year and the Bangla New Year coincidentally start on the same day, which is the 14th of April. So another round of applause for both the Nepali New Year and the Bangla New Year. And before we move on to the last performance of the night, can we do another raffle? Alma, take it away. What number do we want? Do we have 132? Yes, we do. We have a lucky winner. All right. I'm going to take the audience's vote on this one. Do we want to do another raffle? They want another raffle. $153. Congratulations. Okay, so now let's welcome our last performance of the night, another group from the Bangladesh Student Association who are going to be performing a very traditional tribal song. Let's welcome the guys from Bangladesh Student Association. So before we get started, could you guys please introduce yourselves and tell us what you're going to be performing?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sadhyanjum Tumpa. I am a first-year PhD student in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Hope you enjoy our performance.
Hello, everyone. I am MD Mashfiqur Rahman, and I am a first-year PhD student in ESM department.
Hi, everyone. I am Arnav Shaha. I am a second-year PhD student in Electrical Engineering department.
Hello everyone, I am Mustafa Rifat. I am the final year PhD student at the Department of Industrial and Manufacturing Engineering.
Hi everyone, my name is MD Fahim Faisal Khan. I am a fourth year PhD student in the Department of Electrical Engineering. Hope you enjoy my performance. Thank you.
Okay, so at first I want to thank GPSA for organizing this beautiful event and giving us the opportunity to witness these amazing performances. And we are from Bangladesh Student Association. Every year we arrange Bangladesh Night. I also want to thank GPSA for being the co-sponsor of that event this year. Having said that, the song that we are going to perform today is called Nasik Nasik, meaning dance, dance. So let me give you a brief story about this song and the country from where we come from, named Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, we have many tribes, and Hajong is one of them. The song that we are going to perform today is a fusion between the tribal Hajong language and the national language of Bangladesh, which is Bengali. Now, rice is the staple food of Bangladesh. We love rice very much. I mean, give me any food you want, but if I cannot pass literally 2 consecutive days without having rice. That's why starting the first harvesting of rice or rice plant or paddy is really important even for us, and specifically for the Hajong tribes. On the day of starting of harvesting of rice plant or paddy, they go to the village chief's office and they dance to their heart's content. And like many other parts of this world, we also have ups and downs in our life. But one thing we are really good at, and that is we know how to celebrate. Having said that, for the next 5 minutes, think that you are not a student here. You are not running behind deadlines or chasing behind your project, but think you are farmers just like them. And you are living in a land 8,000 miles away from here, and your harvesting season is starting and you're super excited about it. Having said that, let me welcome to this celebration called Nasik Nasik, meaning dance, dance. Thank you.
Nasik Nasik Hapal gila Ek hilabo Aji amra Toke moke dhuribo Gauni makhabo Hubala gauni aji pek thakibo lagibo Nasik nasik kapal gila Hilabo aji amra Nasik nasik kapal gila Hilabo aji amra Toke moke dhuribo Gauni makhabo Toke moke dhuribo Gauni makhabo উবা লাগাওনি আজি ফেক থাকিব লাগিব নাচে নাচে আপাল গিলা চিংৰা গাবুৰ বুঢ়া বুঢ়ী উবাকো ঢাকাও শিগিৰি চিংৰা গাবুৰ বুঢ়া বুঢ়ী উবাকো ঢাকাও শিগিৰি খিলাব লাগিব উবাকো আজি চিংৰা গাবুৰ বুঢ়া বুঢ়ী উবাকো ঢাকাও শিগিৰি চিংৰা গাবুৰ বুঢ়া বুঢ়ী উবাকো ঢাকাও শিগিৰি খিলাব লাগিব উবাকো আজি এ মৰল গুলা ফুইলে ৰুৱা লাগাব আজি ভাই নাচে নাচে দোল দোল দুলুনি রাঙা মাথার চিরুনি এনে দেব হাট থেকে মান তুমি করো না দোল দোল দুলুনি রাঙা মাথার চিরুনি এনে দেব হাট থেকে মান তুমি করো না নটন নটন খোপাটি তুলে নে দো পাটি রাঙা ফিতা বেঁধে দেব মান তুমি করো না মান তুমি করো না মান তুমি করো না যে দেখো ডালিম ফুলে ওই জমেছে মন বউ কথা কও ডাকছে পাখি কয় না কথা বউ যে দেখো ডালিম ফুলে ওই জমেছে মন বউ কথা কও ডাকছে পাখি কয় না কথা বউ এ মরণ গুলা ভুইলে রুয়া লাগাবো আজি ভাই নাচে 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 nace que nace que nace que nace que nace que nace.
Thank you guys, that was amazing. You could just feel the energy in the air. So that concludes the performances, but we're not done yet. So Ama, you want to do one more raffle? Yeah. What do we want? What do we want? 115, go 115. 123? Do we have a 123? No? Well then, let's roll again. $104. No? All right, let's do another one. Do we have 144? No? I swear this is gonna be the last one of the night. Can't make any promises though. $138? No?
We cannot end it without somebody winning something.
Right. All right, one more. $143. Yay, we have a winner. Okay, so I'd like to announce that voting has indeed opened. So if you would kindly scan the QR code on the screen or in the program handout that you received on your way in, please vote for your favorite performance and note that you can only vote once. And those of us that have joined us online, Please follow the QR code and you are free to vote for your favorite performance of the night. Thank you.
Also, as a reminder, if you performed, you cannot participate in the voting. So sorry about that.
All right, and since we have a 10-minute break, can we please welcome on stage the raffle draw winners? So Ama, if you want to call out the numbers once again.
All right, so the winning raffles are 152, 109, 139, 111, 118, 148, 129, 132, 153, and 143. Yes, so if you go to this check-in place, you get a choice of GPSA hoodies and bags and other trinkets. And don't forget to vote. That is very important.
All right, guys, we have our results in. Thank you for voting and helping us break the tie. But before we announce our winner, we just want to take one more time to appreciate all the performers individually. You guys were all so amazing. So we're gonna call you guys up one by one, and then you can come up here. We have some flowers, a mug, and a gift card for all of you guys to thank you for doing such a wonderful, wonderful job tonight. So Devendra, come on up. Everybody give him a round of applause. And you can just stay up here, okay? And Brett, can you come on up? Miles, come on up. Here, I'll let you go, Miles. Here, it's okay.
All right, well, welcome to the stage, Unnati. All right, can we welcome to the stage Smita? Followed by Nabila. Nusrat. Lamia. Can we welcome Fahim? Arnob. Mustafa Rifat. Sadi Anjum Tumpa. And finally, MD Mashfiqur Rahman. Can someone snap a group photo here?
Oh, sorry.
Or let's get a photo of everyone here together.
Well, let's do the right background. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, that's better.
Are you gonna go tell Amir who won? Oh, sorry.
Okay, now the moment of truth, the moment we have all been waiting for, the People's Choice Award. Who's it gonna be? All right, who is it going to be? Drum rolls, and the winner is Miles Arrington with 27 votes. Congratulations, Miles. Big round of applause. Well done, but The rest are not gonna go unappreciated, so thank you for participating, and we have for you guys plaques on behalf of the GPSA. Appreciation awards for everyone, starting with Devendra, Brett, Unoti, the girls of BSA for their dance performance. And finally, the guys of the BSA for their amazing song. Can we get another photo together, please? Let's join them.
Everybody hold up your prizes. Oh, you should go ahead and move forward a little bit and rearrange, get closer. If you're me and shorter, come forward. Me and higher, step back. Let's do 2 rows, please. Yeah, perfect. Great job, guys. All right. Are we getting in? You want to get in? Javier. Javier. Here, I'll take the mic. You can get in. Oh, you can come in. Oh. Okay. Yunchen? Okay. Yay, thank you guys all so much.
All right. All right. Before we end this, I just wanted to take a chance to give a special shout out to people behind the scenes. So, as some of you may not be aware, GPSA is actually currently in transition. So we just voted in our new assembly, the 72nd Assembly. And I just wanted to say there are actually people that are part of the Student Engagement Committee that were part of the 71st Assembly and did not want to let this go. They wanted to make sure they see this through. And so I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the Student Engagement Committee members that were part of the 71st Assembly. So that will be Nora, as well as Yunchen. And I am super excited. Well, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Ama Ajapan. I am a 5th year in Material Science and Engineering PhD program. And I was the previous Student Engagement Committee chair, along with my co-chair, Ram, who couldn't make it today, but he's very excited about how this turned out, I know for sure. And today is such a good day to kind of like start start everything back up again in terms of providing connection, community to both graduate and professional students. And we want to do this for both on campus as well as in the community. So a little background of the Student Engagement Committee is that we have both programming as well as outreach. So we try to bring students together, provide space as well as platform for them to express themselves, and also resources to help make this easier for them on campus, and outreach for the community. And the person that is going to be leading the Student Engagement Committee for the 72nd Assembly is going to be Tanvir. So I just wanted to take this moment. Yeah, so thank you so much. If you haven't heard, we will have a pottery event coming up soon where you get to go to 2000 degrees. So look out for those emails. Make sure you read our newsletters because a lot of good stuff is in there, okay? Have a good night, you guys.
So just to let you guys know, once we're done here, please feel free to head over to room number 134 right across the hall, where we have snacks for all of you. So thank you very much for coming here tonight, and thank you for helping us organize a successful event. Thank you.